Weekly update for Friday, February 9th, the first new weekly update in, gosh, a heck of a long time. Back way back before Dave Fisher went down to New Zealand. Anyway, the back is much better. Actually, just about 100%. So it looked like prayer and fasting and reading scripture aloud was what it needed. Lasted just about 4 weeks, almost a month, and boom, it was gone like that. So very pleased about that. Wrist is about the same as it's been for some time now. Anyway, I'm going to start off with the rarest Cerebus number 1 outside of Cerebus number 1 itself remains Watchvark number 1. And we know that because there's 3,300 of these in circulation, and it's still available from Diamond Comic Distributors as far as we know. And then the subsequent issue, the amazing Cerebus, sold 3,700 copies. So there is no doubt the new champion is Watchvark number 1. If you're looking for a rare Cerebus number 1, this is the one that you're looking for. And moving on from there, related to Cerebus in Hell, facts from Benjamin Hobbs, somewhere in Ohio. Hey Dave, yes, I can make Batvark's helmet fly into the air. Getting you caught up on that. He sent me a modified Cerebus with Batvark accoutrement, and I said that's really good. It was the Cerebus with the sword pointing and yelling, and I went, that's really good. Can you make his helmet fly up in the air so he looks even angrier? And says, yes, I can make Batvark's helmet fly into the air. I just have to get to it. Smiley face after that one. In the meantime, here is Batvark in the front facing yelling position. Where we got that? And in the Super Cerebus pose. And he puts in parentheses, Super Batvark with a question mark. Then he goes on, so after having stared at the original Batvark image a lot this past week, I have to ask, what's going on with his right arm? It's folded up, correct? Is that armor on it? I've drawn it as armor, or armbands anyway. And why is his right arm armored and not his left? And isn't Cerebus right-handed? His sword is in his left hand. Has he secretly been ambidextrous all these years? Ambidextrousness is the hermaphrodite of hand usage. How many times have I said that just in the past week alone? So it would make a lot of sense. And how did you arrive at having big areas of middle gray with no detail in it? It works great. I'm just curious how you got there. And going right to the source, here's the original artwork for the cover of the first Cerebus volume. And this is what Benjamin's talking about. What the heck is going on in there? And I would have to say that that's just a very strange shield strap, because the shield strap that he's got his hand on, that would certainly hold up the bottom part of the shield, but unless there was a strap going across his bicep, he's not going to, that shield is not going to be staying up in shield position. So that's That's my guess as to what that is, but if you want to make it into decorative armor or something, you're the guy taking all the Photoshop time, and who is going to say the nay? I shall certainly not say the nay. Old Benjamin Hobbs armbands. And there they are. No idea if I'm going to do Super Badvark, but it certainly looks like a fruitful idea. And speaking of rare items, nice segue. What I'm holding in my hand that has been sitting next to the chair since the last time I did a weekly update is the prototype for Cerebus Archive number 7. Now, definitely the rarest of the Cerebus Archive portfolios. Only 175 of these as opposed to 250 and 300 of the earlier portfolios. And as you can see down at the bottom there, if I can get it in close enough to the camera, it's number 000 out of 175, and I will be writing Cerebus Archive number 7 prototype on the front of this, and signing it and dating it, and we will be putting that up for auction, and that will be the signal that Dave Fisher is back and he is recovered from that phenomenal jet lag you get from flying down under. As soon as you see this go up on eBay, the Cerebus Archive number 7 prototype, that means Dave Fisher is back in business. And we're going to have a starting bid of $1 on it, and it can either just be signed or signed and personalized to you. Your call. So watch the eBay skies for the Cerebus Archive number 7 prototype coming to an eBay near you. And just before I go, wanted to say, in case they're watching, Chris A., who was supposed to get portfolio number 5 and ended up getting portfolio number 151. Your portfolio number 5 has been signed and personalized, the special CA edition. And I'll be wrapping that up today. Wednesday is when I'm shooting this, and God willing getting that out in the mail either today or tomorrow, which will leave only Larry W's number 11 to be individually personalized as the LW edition of number 11. And as soon as that goes out, as far as we know, everybody's got the number that they were supposed to get in one form or another. So there you go. That's the weekly update for February 9th, and I hope we'll see a bunch of you back here again for a weekly update for February 16th.